What's up? It's Rich. Um, I was going to ask you guys what you think about what Trump's doing to the NFL, and do you think that the players have the right to kneel during the national anthem? And do you think that the NFL players um, can kneel during the national anthem and Trump wants to take over and run the NFL his way? And trying to tell them that if they don't stand, they're going to be suspended without pay. To me, what I see, I think this is a bunch of bull. Trump doesn't run the NFL. What I'm trying to say is that he thinks that he owns everything. I hate it when somebody does that. Tries to run, a sport that doesn't mean nothing to him. He don't care. Only thing that he cares is WWE. He don't care about baseball. He don't care about the NFL. He don't care about national hockey. Nothing. I mean, nothing. And he wants to ruin the NFL season by telling people, including their players from around the National Football League, that they want to have the players be suspended without pay, especially with their starters. I don't think that's bull. That means if they don't have their starters, that means they have to go over to the sideline, pick up their backup quarterback or backup running back, the whole offense, the whole defense, because their starters are suspended without pay. To me, that's bullcrap. I just don't want to hear anything about Trump anymore. I'm getting sick and tired of it, and a lot of things that I just don't like about Trump. He thinks that he wants to rule our country and that he doesn't want anything to do with our country. All he wants to do is run it to the ground. And I'm getting sick of it. A lot of people are getting sick of it. Um, and it just makes me mad when somebody's trying to run our favorite sport, and run it to the ground, telling that the NFL players that kneel down and saying that they're going to be suspended without pay. That's one of our famous pastime of the NFL right after baseball season. How are we supposed to be watching the NFL when everything goes to hell, and I'm just getting sick and tired of Trump trying to run it his way. You know, this shit's got to stop. Somebody needs to tell Trump to stay out of our own business, especially with sports. He doesn't rule the sports nation. The fans do. You know, and it's hard to do things. What happens if I go to a sporting event and I'm sitting down during the national anthem and everybody's telling me that I need to stand up? No, I'd rather sit down during the national anthem, and that way people know what I'm doing. But I got to show my respect to everybody else during the national anthem. Um, so let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section, and let me know what your thoughts and everything else See what you think. Why Trump's trying to ruin our favorite team of the NFL? Should the players stand up for the national anthem, or should they keep kneeling? Then having Trump talk to the commissioner of the NFL to have you know this kneeling down. Just let me know what you guys think. I'm just getting tired of having Trump trying to ruin our sports. It's he don't have the right to try to take over. I'm just sick and tired of his crap. You know, we're supposed to be having fun out there. We pay money to go, to these games. We even watch it on TV, all the way up to the Super Bowl, all the way up to the preseason. Same thing with the Major League Baseball. Watch it from, the very first beginning to the All-Star game to the World Series. And it keeps going on and on and on. That's why a lot of Americans are leaving the United States and playing over in Canada, Mexico, you name it. Because nobody doesn't want to have Trump as president. They want to go on their own and get away. It's I don't blame these players, trying to have Trump take over. Let me know what you guys think down below. And that way, is he controlling our own country? To me, yes, he is. And I'm getting sick and tired of it. Trump doesn't own our country. He thinks that he's president. Look what he's done to mostly his whole cabinet. He's fired each and one of them because they think that he wants better people in office. That everything's good, Johnny. I'm just getting sick and tired of Trump trying to tell people, and including all the sports, teams that we've had, from Major League Baseball all the way down to NBA to the NFL. I don't know if you heard about this, and he's trying to tell the commissioner of the NFL that they should suspend their players for kneeling down without pay. And it's just, it's too sickening that we have to hear this every single day. We don't want that to happen, especially in our sports. Is because what happened is, ever since Trump became president, everybody's kneeling. Trump's trying to do it his way, or or he's telling us Americans, if we don't like him in office, he wants everybody out. I'm an American. I'm standing up. I want to support my rights. We don't need a dictator. We want somebody that's going to be in office that wants to run it, perfectly to keep the United States better. And it's like, what I'm trying to, see is what Trump is doing is that he wants to build this wall. It feels like, Mexico is having the Berlin Wall built up over again. What happens if the next president comes in and that wall's still up? That means we have to knock it down for people to get across, even with passports. Trump's trying to keep the Americans in, especially with passports, and trying to tell us that we don't need to go over to Mexico or Canada or wherever. He wants us to be caught up, and he wants us to tell everybody that all Americans need to stay in the United States. We don't need to travel across the world just to go from one place to another. To me, what I see with Trump, he's a dictator. We got to try to do something that this has happened before with the past presidents. Clinton, he got caught with his pants down. Um, Nixon got caught for embezzling, and so on and so forth. But it's just, we got to try to bring back our, we got to try to bring back our, our sports teams to where it needs to, go to. And I think the players are correct that um, that we do have a dictator in office that wants to get rid of all the sports teams and not have any sports teams at all. But it's really sickening. So, that's what I think. Let me know, Johnny, what you think about what's going on about our sports teams and why Trump wants to take over the sports teams. Thank you.